Thank you for joining me on this short series of videos exploring project success through leadership. So my name is David Jenkins. I'm the director of the TriHelix Group. Now, my passion lies in aiding technical specialists and project leaders, individuals who possess both academic knowledge and practical experience in achieving project success. Now, over time, I've authored several books on this subject, chronicling my own personal journey and that of others who have realised that success is driven not just by our technical proficiency, but also by our ability to engage and connect with people. The purpose of this three-part video series is to engage, inform, and excite you to pursue project success. My focus is to provide a high-level overview of project success through leadership, how a technical specialist, a project leader, can transition into a highly effective leader. Before we start, I want to acknowledge the enormous amount of experience watching this video. My goal today is to complement what you are already doing. It's not to replace it. Some of the concepts I will share will be obvious to you, while others may provide a different perspective on what is project success. Simply take the concepts that work for you. The video series is structured around 3 short 10-minute videos. Part 1, Technical Leadership, discusses 2 models: Project Leadership Continuum and Project Fundamentals. Part 2 explores the Success Formula model. And Part 3 applies the Success Formula model to project delivery. The concepts discussed over this series are captured in our Leader Success Factors pocketbook, which you can download from our website. Let's start with Part 1. Make yourself comfortable as we have a few concepts to work through. I'm in the process of writing my new book, and I've interviewed 38 people from government, unis, and industry, from technical specialists to CEOs. During our time together, I would really like to share some of these insightful quotes. For example, a technical manager I interviewed works in the strategy space. And he believes in technical leadership, the focus shifts from hands-on technical work to overseeing projects, guiding teams, and ensuring quality, often bridging the different functional silos. At the end of this video exploring technical leadership, you should be aware of the Project Leadership Continuum and acknowledge the project fundamentals. Let's get started and introduce Model 1, the Project Leadership Continuum. Now, the Project Leadership Continuum describes the project's dimensions of scope, complexity, and change management, and then overlays the degree of technical and leadership focus, as you can see from the lines. Now, if we map the typical roles along this continuum, you can start to see the mix of technical and leadership focus. For example, at one end of the continuum, the project scope is limited and simple with a little bit of targeted change. It requires us to have a strong technical focus with some leadership. Now, this is typically done by a technical specialist. As the project scope moves, complexity increases, and change increases along the continuum, we need to balance our focus on both the technical and leadership. As you can see from this, it's almost 50-50, the lines intersect. As a technical manager, a lot of my work is 50% technical and 50% leadership. Approaching the other end of the continuum, the project scope becomes very broad, extremely complex, and involves transformational change. This requires us to have a strong leadership focus with a little bit of technical focus. This is typically done by an executive manager. So take a moment. What is your current mix of technical and leadership focus? This became very clear in my interviews. The choice for us to transition from a technical specialist to a technical manager and eventually an executive role is optional. As I said earlier, I'm a technical manager. I moved from a specialist into a project leader into a technical manager. I didn't go further. It's not my skill set. There are far more intelligent people who can work in that space. So I want to reinforce it depends more on our personal career goals and interests rather than any professional requirement. As a technical specialist, we do not have to transition to that next role within the project leadership continuum. Now, while taking on more formal leadership roles can offer new opportunities and responsibilities, transitioning into such roles is not mandatory to fulfill our professional roles or achieve success. We can remain effective and valuable within an organisation without necessarily taking on formal leadership roles. Now you'll notice in the green area, this is the focus of my new book. The book is focused on helping technical specialists and project leaders continue to move up the project leadership continuum. Would you like to make the transition to your next role? Here's a wonderful quote. A technical specialist I interviewed works in a global role helping sites around the world and believes, I feel like I'm very good at what I do as a technical specialist. I'm a subject matter expert in some areas, both globally and locally. I wonder what's my biggest value to the company and to the world. Wow. Is it staying technical and doing what I know well? It's a wonderful quote and something to reflect on. What do you feel in responding to that quote? Now let's explore model number 2, the project fundamentals. Common project mistakes. My research identified the challenges that were preventing technical people from enjoying consistent project success. In 2015, I published this book, Project Success Through Leadership. The research for this book involved speaking to highly experienced and evolved professionals, not unlike you, and I wanted to find out about the challenges that were preventing them from enjoying consistent project success. The results of interviewing more than 70 capable technical specialists, project leaders, and technical managers were then collated. I analysed them and organised the responses around the 7 key mistakes people make. Along with the mistakes, these people had learned some very important strategies to avoid them, which now form the project fundamentals. Adhering to these 7 fundamentals is imperative if we are to ensure project success. In essence, these fundamentals define the traits essential for us to become effective leaders by overcoming those mistakes. The fundamentals culminate in achievement of project success. As technical specialists or project leaders, we must recognise this as an end goal worthy of our efforts to either apply these fundamentals or transition to them. Now, central to this notion is your understanding that success hinges on people as shown by the shaded green. Without wholeheartedly embracing this concept as technical specialists, we will struggle to implement the other essential fundamentals. These include building effective teams, engaging stakeholders, inspiring and motivating, executing the work, the projects, building acceptance, managing risks, and of course fostering a healthy workplace. Now, I want you to reflect on each fundamental and imagine the potential achievements within your team if you excel in these areas. Another wonderful quote. A technical manager I interviewed has a wide and varied career focusing on innovation. He believes at university, especially in engineering, you're trained in a process, whether it's mechanical, chemical, or another field. It involves understanding the problem, scoping it, building a model, and then testing it. He believes in the team leader space, you almost have to remove yourself from the content and apply this same rigorous approach of logic to managing the team around you. Very insightful. We have just completed part 1, technical leadership. You should now be aware of the Project Leadership Continuum and acknowledge the project fundamentals. Watch out for our next video, part 2, exploring the success formula. Go to our website to be able to download a copy of our Project Success Through Leadership book. Thank you so much for your interest, and I hope to see you soon. Again, please reach out if you would like to know more about Project Success. Thank you.